everyone. This is Orestis and Mira. Hope you're having a great day. Today we're back here at Siam Paragon. It is lunchtime, and if you know us, we're heading for yet another buffet. So today's buffet is located inside Siam Paragon, and it is called Wisdom International Buffet. In fact, we're right in front of it. Take a look. So this is an international buffet. I think it is a la carte style, so made to order dishes. And they do have many different packages that you can choose from. Some of them even including special dishes, such as different foie gras dishes, Wagyu, seafood, and much, much more. We did take a brief look at the menu, but we're still undecided as to which menu we're going to choose. So I think there is no reason to delay it any further. Let's head in and we will decide on the way to the table. Let's go. So conveniently enough, they do have the menus here. They even have a very elite buffet. Take a look at that. I think we won't be going for something that nice. I think maybe either the Diamond Buffet or the Signature Buffet.
Last night I picked Signature Buffet and Diamond Buffet.
I think the Diamond, these items here might be foie gras items. So these, I think, might not be included in the Signature Buffet. So I think, Mira, should we do the Diamond one? What do you think?
I think yes.
You think yes? Okay, I think so too. Let's head in, see if we can find the table first of all. And they do have another menu here, much more readable this one. So you can see they do have different options here, Diamond or Signature. They also have a Platinum, and I think this is the basic version here, the Delight.
นี่คือที่ 2,236 บาทของท่านค่ะที่ค่ะ Signature they have foie gras also
Okay, let's do the Signature then.
เอาแพ็คนี้ก็ได้ค่ะอันนี้ทานได้กี่ชั่วโมงคะ
Okay, so we were seated here at a very nice corner. We do have all the restaurant to our left. And we're about to order immediately, as this one you can only order for 1.5 hours, and then you have 2 hours to finish everything. So let's take a look at the menu directly. So these are the Western style dishes, they call them. We do have the Signature Buffet. So shrimp barbecue brioche, Botan ebi grilled with cheese truffle, river prawn brioche, butter fried rice. Take a look at all the items. Cappuccino beef tongue. Beef tongue though, kinda maybe not so safe. Barbecue chicken wings, Parma ham melon truffle. Oh, with melon and a truffle sauce. That's a very interesting dish, but let's see what else they have. Spaghetti Alfredo with picanha steak. Oh, this looks interesting also. A duck breast salad. And you can see many dishes. Deep fried dory steak. This is probably a fish steak, right? They also have sea bass with tom yum sauce. This one looks interesting too, even though the meat is not super well done like we prefer it. I think we will add one. Wagyu Hamburg steak. Oh, I will try some Wagyu, I think, for sure. Beef tongue steak, duck breast with prune sauce, could be interesting also. Steak salmon with tom yum sauce, puro buta steak, chicken.
Maybe I want to try this one.
Mira wants the scallop with cheese and truffle sauce. Oh, I think we might also do one. Let's do two. Bacon topped scrambled eggs, salmon biscuits, salmon spicy tartare, Australian strip loin, hamachi ceviche. So this is a sashimi type of dish, truffle soup, baked oyster with cheese, but you do have to wait for those.
Scallop, right?
So this is scallop just with cheese. This is cheese and truffle. Maybe do one and one. Let's do one and one. One with truffle and one with just cheese. Baked mussel with cheese, spaghetti truffle, spaghetti tom yum, carbonara, truffle pizza even. You can order a pizza. Should we try the pizza? Let's try the pizza also. Maybe could be nice. And here they have some seafood on ice. This is much more limited. Some oyster, Korean oyster, New Zealand mussel, the Babylon snails and shrimp. Let's continue. And these are the Japanese, so these are like sushi style. And here is the foie gras sushi. And this is an eel and foie gras sushi.
Okay, let's try foie gras.
Let's try the simple foie gras first. Two of them, one for each. This is salmon foie gras sushi. We do have 7 items currently, so let's also do the salmon foie gras. Real dory, Wagyu truffle hand roll. Could be interesting for later. Truffle scallop in zaru soba soup. This we have to try, I think. And Wagyu foie gras. Maybe we also do one foie gras here. Should we start with just foie gras and browse the rest of the menu later?
Yes.
I think so.
So you have to order now because it's less than 10. They say
Yes,
10.
10 items. We do have 10 items. Let's send it. And our order was submitted. And currently we cannot order more, right? It has to be delivered first. So down here you can also see the duration of the buffet. We still have almost 2 hours left. And as we wait for our items, let's also go pick up our drinks. And take a look at the buffet. Very big and busy. And here you can see the wonderful chefs in the back preparing all the dishes for you. But let's keep following Mira for the drinks. So even the drinks you do have to order, it's not self-serve. So what will we have? And they do even have some special drinks. They do have the butterfly tea lime juice, which is my favorite.
Yuzu, you like?
Oh, but also yuzu, yes. I think I'll have the yuzu. One yuzu soda. Thank you. And what will you get, Mira?
Rose soda.
Which one?
Rose soda.
And Mira will get the rose soda.
เอากุหลาบค่ะ
Top So let's take a closer look behind the scenes, what is happening. The chefs are very busy, hard at work.
This for you.
And our yuzu drink, nice and cold with tons of ice, as is typical in Thailand. And Mira has the rose soda. I don't know if it's supposed to taste as a rose flower. Let's see if the yuzu is any good. Very lemony and very refreshing.
Me too.
Let's try from each other, Mira. I'm curious to see what this is all about. Does it have any flower flavor, maybe? So this is more like a pink lemonade, but it also has a little bit flower flavor. It does taste like a rose a little bit, but both of them very fizzy and very refreshing. So as we are still waiting for our order, let's maybe fill our cart here so that we have the second order ready, as it is a limited time buffet. So this we still had. Where did we stop exactly, Mira? I think we stopped with this Wagyu, so we added these two. They also have a scallop tempura crunch roll. Do you want that maybe?
Maybe later.
Maybe later, the additional scallop. They do have gyoza, but I think in this buffet...
Oh, what is this?
This is hotate salmon volcano cheese. Should we try that?
Yes.
That looks very interesting.
Interesting.
Let's add this for later. It wasn't added. Now it is. Salmon sashimi, octopus sashimi, squid, crab stick, hamachi truffle sushi. Oh, but they do have an abalone sushi, and I think this one might just be better.
Can I try one?
Also, okay, let's get two because I know I also like abalone, so this is not something you can share really. Wagyu sushi. Wagyu jumbo sushi. Let's add this one. Oh, with truffle sauce. Let's add the one with truffle sauce. And they do have many items. This is with foie gras sauce. Oh my god. Well, we are deleting it yet again as they keep getting better and better. So we will do the Wagyu jumbo sushi with foie gras sauce. This is the ultimate version.
What is this? Why they have the leaf?
I don't know what this is. It is a leaf with some small items on top. Negi gyutan hobayaki. I have no idea what that is. Let's try it. Maybe it's unavailable. Why does it say 0?
The size.
Let's just try a normal size, I guess. And some items did arrive. These are the scallops. And these look wonderful already. So let's continue here. What else do they have? Scallop sushi. This one we did add. Scallop mentaiko sushi. Should we add the scallop mentaiko sushi? I don't know what the difference is between all these things. Salmon belly. These are salmon yuzu sushi.
Maybe try one.
Maybe try a salmon yuzu sushi, says Mira. Okay.
They keep coming.
And they keep coming, as you can see. They do deliver them pretty quickly. Scallop truffle. Wagyu truffle. Let's add the Wagyu truffle because we do need to add items. If we see something more interesting, we can remove. Salmon usuzukuri. No idea. Hotate salmon roll. Wagyu hobayaki. Should we try that one
Yes.
instead? Okay.
Look interesting. This one small.
This one, the last one is in Thai. I don't understand. Let's go with the first option. Miso deep fried oyster. Kani miso. Shrimp tempura. And a regular miso soup. Let's also check the Thai. Maybe Mira finds something more interesting for herself. So this is seasoned crab roll over rice. Rice with grilled shrimp, deep fried shrimp, grilled pork neck with Thai's dipping sauce, fried sea bass with spicy herbs, deep fried shrimp cakes.
Oh, this one finished. This one I would
These
like
one
to try.
were all finished, unfortunately, but they do have a lot of items, Mira. I think you will find something else. Take a look at all of these. Crispy pork belly with fish sauce, stirred noodles with Wagyu beef, pomelo salad with grilled river prawn. Do you want the river prawn, Mira? I know you're a fan.
Maybe later. Right now, I take a look first what.
River prawn pad thai, they even have pad thai, tom yum, Wagyu with noodles,
Oops. I would like to try this one.
crab and curry sauce rice noodles. Okay, could be interesting.
Okay, we have
9 items, let's make it 10.
one more.
Beef tongue again, rice, pickled salmon, shrimp, papaya salad. You see, they do have a lot of items. They even have some Chinese items. Maybe we get one Chinese.
Yes.
Mala glazed chicken wings, steamed scallop dumpling. Ooh, steamed scallop dumpling. Let's try this, right? Maybe we see something else that's amazing
In
at a
already,
quick
we have to
glance. I think later we will place another order, send this, and let's go with yes, but we will wait for now.
Ooh, really exciting.
Very exciting indeed, and I have to say the variety is stunning.
Do you want some seasoning?
Yes, you can add some. We do have these little bowls here. I'm fine with soy mostly.
This one.
This is the soy sauce. Okay, I can add a little bit here.
This jigsaw is good with the dumpling.
This is sour soy. Okay, this is more for dumplings.
This is my favorite.
And this is for Mira, and I presume very spicy.
Oops. Why did not come out?
I think it's a little thick. As even more items have arrived. And I think this might be a foie gras item, the foie gras sushi. So I think there is no reason to delay things. Let's just try this wonderful scallop with a cheese. And let's try to cut it. Look how nice and cheesy it is. Looks just amazing. Let's try to de-shell it. I think it is loose already. And oh, take a look at this. This just looks amazing. Wow. So this just looks massive with some nice cheese. Wow. Let's take a bite. Wow. Soft, buttery, with that nice mellow flavor that the scallop has. And with the cheese, it's just an explosion of flavors in your mouth. Wow. This one is really good, Mira. You should also try. Very good, right?
The sweet of the scallop. It mixed with truffle sauce is very nice and tasty. Oh,
Yeah.
good combination.
And this one I couldn't personally feel a strong truffle sauce. If it had very little, just to alter the flavor a tad bit. But it was very juicy and flavorful with all the nice seafood flavors from the scallop.
Hi. They will have more the thing to grill.
And this one they have to bring us the little grill. I think it was the item with the grill. But I think we shall continue with some of that. And even though that looks a little bit on the rare side in the middle, I think with this wonderful sauce, oh, look how nice. And apologies if I don't remember the names of all items, but we did order mats. So this item we managed to find again on the menu, and it's the maguro steak with dashi ponzu sauce. And it does look wonderful with a nice little leaf. Let's try it immediately. Oh. Wow. And this I think is poultry. Oh, and take a look at this. They did deliver our Wagyu piece on top of a leaf here. And the items keep coming. This is Mira's, the noodles with a crab. Also look very high quality. And this right here with a leaf, I think it's just gonna get an amazing aroma. And I think it only does need very little cooking. And I think it is done.
Should we grill this one too?
You can put the next one, yes. Ooh, and you can see the leaf immediately shrinking. So this one here, it almost tastes like meat, but it is actually tuna, believe it or not. To me, when I tasted it, it did taste like chicken or something, some kind of poultry, but apparently it is tuna.
Really? Can I try?
Yes, the second piece is for you, of course, Mira. Give it a try. Very nice, this one. And the wonderful ponzu sauce. Take as much as possible, Mira. And the little leaf.
This one, I like it.
This one is very nice. I think we should get refills and maybe flip those. This buffet does require a little bit of multitasking, I have to say.
This one feel like a fish.
I agree, yeah. It felt like chicken or something, like a very nice piece of poultry with the nicest and softest flavors. But apparently it is tuna, and this ponzu sauce was just the best. So this also appears to be ready. I think this might be either a piece of beef or beef tongue,
อันนี้น่าจะสุกแล้วนะคะเนาะ
as even more items have arrived. And take a look at this. Ooh, with a wonderful truffle sauce. These just look amazing.
Okay.
I think, Mira, we should take it out, put it over here, and we can try.
Ooh, ready.
So now we do have some lovely items here. Mira also has her crab noodles here. But what we have in front of us is this very thin piece of Wagyu on top of the leaf, and I think you have to scrape this to make sure that you eat all of it, as it does get a little bit sticky with the leaf, but I think we will manage. We did get most of it. Let's wrap it one time, making sure that all the wonderful juices and the rice are wrapped inside. Take a look at that bite. Oh. And you do taste the fish roe on this one. These little balls that it had on top do alter the flavor of the beef, but also the beef is of very high quality, really nice Wagyu, thinly sliced, deep, rich, buttery flavors, just excellent. And let's start enjoying some of our wonderful foie gras here. Take a look at that. Looks just excellent, very nice, little crispy on top, lightly seared. Let's see if it tastes as nice as it looks. Wow. Mira, you should try this. Wow, really rich and buttery flavors. And this is real foie gras, you can tell immediately. It has that very deep liver flavor, very smoky, very fatty. And I think the smokiness is from the way they charred this. I think it might have been charred a little bit with a blowtorch.
Really?
Yes, this is very nice. Give it a try.
Should I add some more sauce or no?
I think this is okay, it's very buttery. Even more items are arriving, the little pizza.
I feel like they have some yuzu on top, I think.
It did have a little bit of yuzu, I think, yes, something fruity for sure.
Cheers.
Cheers, cheers.
It's really good. Oh, we should order more.
We should order more foie gras. I think that's a special item here. And our newly arrived item, these are the Siam Paragon, I think. What did they have? I forget. Maybe some
Abalone. I don't know.
maybe some abalone. Yes, I think these are our abalone Siam Paragon right here. This one, is it also a piece of foie gras? Very hard to remember anymore. We did order a lot of items.
Steak hamburger, isn't?
This is like the steak hamburger. Yes, Mira says this is the steak hamburger, and I think so too. Not sure if it had Wagyu or what, but we will find out.
And this one, truffle pizza.
And this is my truffle pizza. Yes, this you can also have some, Mira. As with the truffle sauce, it should be excellent. And let's try this item on the leaf. Is this also beef maybe, or is it potentially the tongue? And you can see they did add some onions on the inside here. It appears to be just a sliced piece of meat, but maybe it is part of the beef tongue. Let's find out. Let's actually take a smell. I think it's just beef. Smells exactly like grilled beef, so let's give it a try. It has a deep beefy flavor. Very hard to describe. It has a little bit of a sticky texture to it, so maybe a lot of gelatin in there, a little bit sticky and chewy even. But the flavor is definitely rich beef flavor. I don't know what cut that is and no idea, but it tastes just wonderful. And I think what this leaf does is it gives everything a nice, slight smoky aroma, very nice. And another scallop has arrived. This is the one with a truffle sauce, I think. As even more items arrive, the Wagyu. And what is this, Mira? Oh, I don't remember either. I think I do see a little scallop there in the middle with some gold flakes even. They do put a little bit of a gold leaf. Very interesting presentation in this tall glass here. And our Wagyu. And the items do arrive quickly, as you see, many on our table at all times. Even though we are already starting to finish some of them, they keep coming. I think next we should try the scallop, as this should be a 2-biter maximum. And this one we will also have to scrape a little, even though it is not stuck anymore. And this one, take a look at this. I think this is the scallop with salmon and some cheese, as well as I think some truffle sauce. Very interesting combination, I have to say. The dishes they have here are just crazy. So let's give this one a try. Oh. And I think that wasn't truffle sauce, that is just spicy mayo. It is quite spicy, this one. And this one might have not been scallop. I think it's just 2 different types of fish. The one is salmon for sure, and the other one is just a white fish, but with a nice spicy mayo and the cheese, just bursting with flavor, really. Oh, just excellent. I think we're in for a treat today. And let's keep the orders rolling.
Maybe I want to try this one.
Barbecue pork rice noodle rolls, okay. So we are continuing with the Chinese items now. Pork belly stir fried with mala, braised pork belly in fermented soybean sauce, Hong Kong crispy pork stir fried, deep fried crab meat roll. I think this one we do have one here with a Wagyu sauce, but maybe we should order more.
This one.
Because crab meat is always nice. Ooh, and they do have another abalone here. Let's add one of that too, as we are fans of abalone. They also have abalone fish maw and crispy pork in brown sauce. Would you like one of that too? Yes, so today only special items. Steamed shrimp dumpling with truffle sauce. I think this could also be interesting. Let's add it. We do have more slots available on this order. Shrimp hagao, steamed shrimp dumpling with abalone. So they do have a lot of abalone. They do have pork buns, charcoal lava bun. Anything else from here?
No.
Let's also check out their desserts. Oh, chocolate mousse vanilla ice cream, strawberry shortcake. Wow. Take a quick look at those, as we do have to finish our current items. Oh, and they even have yuzu ice cream, Hokkaido cheese ice cream, butterfly pea ice cream. I will be trying that with some sticky rice even.
Oh my god, this will look interesting.
I think we will have to keep eating really quickly here, as I do want to try everything, and they are small items, so you do have to order a lot. Wow, take a look at those. With the abalone sushi. Have one, Mira. I think you should try this immediately, Mira.
They didn't have any smell, but let's try. Taste like a little bit of seafood of the snail, but they have soft and tender. It's very nice taste, aroma. You should try.
And let's also give this a try. So first time I had abalone was at Siam restaurant at the Landmark Hotel. So abalone to me tasted more like mushroom almost, with a seafoody flavor. It was weird. It felt like a combination of mushroom and seafood. So let's see how this one tastes. Oh, this one I have to say much more seafoody than the version that I tried at Siam. In Siam it was boiled as part of a soup. This one is just very lightly boiled, I think. Very nice and seafoody, wow. And I think in this buffet you just have to keep eating, as everything looks so wonderful that really the time isn't enough. So 2 hours will go by like nothing. And this one I think might be like a Wagyu patty, if I'm not mistaken. It was with Wagyu beef. Seems a little bit like a patty, burger patty, with some cheese on top. Let's give it a try. Oh. Wow. The flavors of the beef on this one, oh my god. And it is perfectly seasoned with just a little bit black pepper and some herbs inside, but it's just the beef alone that makes this excellent, and with a little slice of cheese on top, just fantastic. And let's continue with the truffle pizza. This, I'm assuming, will be a little bit more simple, so just a simple cheese and truffle sauce pizza, I think. Let's give it a try. And this one we will have to fold, Italian style. and the items just keep coming.
This one is the with the truffles.
This is the scallop with the truffle.
I order more.
She ordered 4 of them, okay. And there is another item. This is another abalone dish. So this is the Chinese style abalone with the XO sauce. Take a look at that.
Ooh.
And they keep coming. So it looks like the waiters, they do have a little bit for each table and they do a round at each table. Oh. And this is with a truffle sauce. Oh my God.
We close first.
Yes, let's close it because take a look at our table. Take a look at what we have here. Mira will try the rest of this burger patty. More Wagyu. All the wonderful items here. Just an endless amount of high quality dishes.
This is my favorite.
And this is the Chinese style abalone fish mo and crispy pork in brown sauce. Take a look.
Ooh, look very nice, really nice. Oh, I enjoy it.
So today we will have just a lot of all the high quality items, abalone, Wagyu, foie gras, scallops, and the list just goes on and on, prepared in different ways. So this pizza was basically just a cheese and truffle pizza, still very nice, very high quality, and very balanced flavors. They didn't overdo the truffle as they do sometimes. And after finishing our pizza really quick, it was very thin. Let's continue with this. I think this is just a Wagyu roll with some truffle sauce on top. Looks very nice and fatty. Let's see if it tastes as rich as it looks. Very thin slice of Wagyu on the exterior, filled with rice in the interior, and with a lovely truffle sauce on top, just excellent. And Mira did order another one of the tuna, and you can see even more sushi back here.
I'll try this one.
Oh, and Mira,
It's interesting to me.
it's the abalone soup, Chinese style abalone soup.
I don't think it's abalone. It's stomach of the fish.
Yeah, they say fish mo and abalone. It has a little bit of everything. It is a mixed one.
Ah, here. I think they slice.
I think the sliced pieces are the abalone. Yes, exactly.
Here. I think yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're right. It's abalone.
Okay, Mira enjoyed because last time at Siam we ordered just one and I ate it. So this time I will not interfere too much with the abalone. And let's continue with this one. I have lost track, apologies, but we do have too many items at this point. Let's see what this one is. I will try to cut it if possible and show you guys. So this one, what am I even looking at? I have absolutely no idea. We will have to try this one. It is a dumpling with something inside. So Mira says this might be a little bit a red pork. I don't know when she ordered that, I missed it. So let's give it a try. Half of it, the other half is for Mira. And it is indeed that.
I think you missed it, so they should eat with it a little bit.
And I did miss the sauce, but I do want to try the items plain first because they do taste fantastic on their own. So this one, a very nice noodle, very fluffy noodle, fills up your mouth really nicely. But let's pass the other half to Mira and see how she eats it with the sauce, while she passes the Wagyu to us. This is the jigsaw sauce, that's what she calls it. They did call it sour soy sauce, no? She needs to cut it a little. And this expands in the mouth, I have to say. The noodle is just very fluffy. Yeah, and I have to say this one was just excellent. And we do have another Wagyu. Normally you fold this with the chopsticks, but I think what we can do is we will fold it like so. And I think this one is a little bit too much for a one-biter. Let's try to cut it in half, as it is a bit much. Should be much more manageable now. And let's try to tuck the rice inside the wonderful meat so we don't have any accidents. Take a look at that. Just a lot of lovely fatty Wagyu meat. And it is a bit tricky to balance on the fork, so let's give this a try. Oh, and this one I have to say, with a little bit of truffle sauce, but just the wonderful flavors of the Wagyu are out of this world. And piece number 2 going in. with a little fish roe on top. When you bite that, it gives you a burst of saltiness and seafood flavor. And even more foie gras sushi has arrived. And take a look at this one. So this one is on top of a seaweed with a little cucumber piece, and it has a little toasted bread piece on top, some Wagyu, and on top a nice and fat piece of foie gras. So this one really 3 layers on top of a seaweed piece. And I think the way you eat it is with your hand. You do pick it up like so, and you just bite. And again, I don't think we will be adding any sauce in that because take a look, I don't think it needs much. Wow. I cannot even describe that. You do taste the toasted bread. You get hit a little bit with the foie gras, the Wagyu, the fish roe on top. Just stunning flavors, really. Never eaten something like that in my life, but I do have to say it is really well made. And Mira enjoying one more scallop here with the cheese.
Scallop with truffle sauce.
The scallop with truffle sauce. We did order another one. It is the best, I have to agree. More items are arriving. These are some spicy shrimp. I think Mira is just ordering stuff now because I'm having too much fun eating everything. So this Mira should try. I think she ordered it. And let's continue with our dumplings, I would say. And this is the dumpling with the truffle sauce, just one. Mira, did you have one of that or?
No, but I ordered another one. You can have this one.
Okay, so she ordered another one. So this is the siumai with the truffle sauce. And they do add a lot of truffle sauce, so let's soak it all the way, I think. Nice and plump with a lot of truffle sauce. And this one, don't remember what meat it had inside, if it's meat or seafood, but it does have a lot of truffle sauce. And I think it is a simple shrimp dumpling, a lot of shrimp on the filling, and this truffle sauce is very light, it's like a truffle puree, so really soft seafood and truffle flavors mixed together. Isn't the combination that I thought I would find interesting, but after tasting it, I have to say just excellent.
I ordered more items from Thai section.
More items from the Thai section.
This is river prawn with pomelo salad.
River prawn with pomelo salad and some chili on top.
And this one is
the spicy shrimp.
yes.
And let's try this one here, the Abalone Chinese style. While even more items have arrived, I think this is a little duck, right?
This is the pork neck.
Ah, it's pork neck, really?
What you like in Thailand.
Wow, it does look like duck, but I guess they cooked it so well that it simmers like a duck piece. So let's try this wonderful bite with as much of the other items around it, the veggies, swimming in the wonderful Chinese sauce. Let's give it a try. And this sauce, I have to say, heavy on the peppers and a little spicy even, but the abalone is just so flavorful that this entire bite is amazing. Mira here cleaning her prawn. It's a pomelo salad.
You see what it is?
This is pomelo salad with a lot of chili on top, I can see it, yes.
I want to.
Wow, Mira took out chili. I can't believe it.
Fresh seafood and mixed with the pomelo. Sour, sweetness, and spicy.
And a little bitter right from the pomelo at the end. Yeah. The pomelo is really nice, I have to agree. I tried it at Great Harbor just a few weeks ago. Always adds a nice touch to the dish. And I think as our time is running out a little, I think we do only have 11 minutes to order, and then the final 30 minutes you do have to eat. Let's also order some dessert items here. So what should we order, Mira? They do have a mousse vanilla, mango sticky rice, watermelon granita, melon granita, banoffee vanilla pudding, strawberry shortcake. If you see anything, just tell me stop.
Okay.
Chocolate mousse vanilla ice cream with berry sauce. Just a vanilla ice cream though, let's just skip for now. At the end of the day, it is just a vanilla ice cream with a lot of things around it. Strawberry honey toast, panna cotta. I think this one, the butterfly pea ice cream with a sticky rice, we should try. And they also have Hokkaido cheese ice cream and yuzu sorbet. Would you like the Hokkaido ice cream?
Okay, order one.
Yuzu, I think we could skip maybe.
I would like to try this one. This is the
The coconut milk ice cream.
yes.
Okay. Let's also maybe get one of the non-ice cream items.
Maybe this one with
Crispy pandan leaf waffle with corn ice cream. Oh,
interest.
this is just very unique, very interesting. We might not like it with corn ice cream, but I think it's so unique that we can't say no. And maybe one item from up here. I think why not? I will try the chocolate cake. Looks nice enough. Okay, so we have our items ready. We do have 39 minutes, so I think we should send it at the end of our time, as this will be our final order. So we will finish up the rest of our items. This wonderful pork, really unique. Our foie gras sushi. Mira has a little bit of a prawn here still. Some dumplings, shumai. You can see more sushi. Mira did end up cooking this tuna on top of the leaf, as she likes the smell. More of that wonderful beef here. And the beef patty with a Wagyu. And we will also be placing our dessert order, so we will see you once the dessert arrives. And our dessert items have arrived, all 5 of them. The butterfly pea ice cream, the crispy pandan leaf waffle with corn ice cream, very unique this one, really looking forward to trying it. This is Mira's coconut ice cream, this is the Hokkaido milk ice cream, and a little chocolate cake. So I think let us start from this butterfly pea ice cream. It looks just fantastic with some sticky rice. And this one has the nicest flavor in the form of a tea. But let's just try it with some sticky rice here, see how it's different. Wow. So in the form of a juice, they do sweeten it up a little. In the form of this ice cream, it is more tea-like, I have to say. So a very nice tea flavor, a little bit like pie tea, very interesting, and with the sticky rice, it feels a little bit like a rice pudding. And let's continue with this Hokkaido yogurt ice cream. Typically, you do get Hokkaido milk. Here they call it Hokkaido yogurt, I think. And although this looks like vanilla, it is not. It is a very fresh and milky flavor of ice cream. Doesn't have much of the sweetness that vanilla has. And I do remember trying something similar at Space Hotel in Pattaya. There they had Hokkaido milk and I really loved it. This one though, a little bit more creamy and buttery and a little bit more sweet. And this one, I have to say, it still has the same freshness despite it being more sweet. Wow. And take a look at that. So this is something really special. This is supposed to be corn ice cream. They even serve it with some actual corn, grilled corn. I'm just very curious about this ice cream at the moment. I don't even want to try the pandan waffle yet. Just this ice cream on its own first. A corn ice cream. It tastes like actual corn. I'm not even joking, and it is a strong corn as well. How do they make corn ice cream? It is full-on corn, I kid you not. I don't know how they do it. This is just corn. Actual corn in ice cream form. And it even has corn pieces inside. I guess they make a corn puree and they mix it with vanilla ice cream or something, but it is really infused somehow, really strange. I guess if you're in the mood for corn, it works. And for this waffle, we did have to get a new knife, so let's try to break it a little. I'm assuming this has a standard pandan flavor, so let's take a little bit of the corn ice cream, put it here on top. Also grab some of the cream and eat it as a whole. And Mira is laughing a little. I was laughing too at the beginning because it does taste like corn. Oh, and I think you are supposed to eat it with a waffle. Wow. Wow. The waffle has a typical pandan flavor, a little bit on the sweet side, but it blends perfectly with the corn ice cream somehow. I don't know. Whoever designed these dishes, I have to say though, must be really skilled in the kitchen, because there is no way you come up with this flavor if you don't know what you're doing. And even though really strange, it does taste nice, believe it or not. Let's also see Mira's reaction to that. And let's see what Mira thinks. That face.
Weird, but it's good.
It is weird, but it somehow goes well together, right?
Let me try without this one.
Maybe without this one, you will feel more of the corn.
Yes, but I think if we mix with the waffle, it's better.
It is a combination, yeah. When I ate it alone, I was just also weirded out a little bit, but with the pandan waffle, it just mixes well together. Really interesting and really unique dishes. And finally, a bite of the chocolate cake. This one looks pretty standard, I have to say. A standard chocolate cake. Really rich dark chocolate flavor, also excellent.
We should have this at home.
The little grill over here, yeah, I do agree, this is nice, and with the little letters here, does also make a nice piece of decoration. So we will be finishing up the rest of our desserts. We do still have a few items here. We will see if we can finish them, as we do have another 12 minutes before we have to stand up from our table. Can't order any much, but they do give you a little bit of additional time to finish the remaining items. And what a buffet this was. We will see you outside to give you our full opinion on this one. And this was Wisdom. A very special buffet, we have to say. We did enjoy pretty much everything. Some really special dishes, very high quality with all the special items. The foie gras, the wagyu, the abalone, all the special dishes, just excellent. Even some really special desserts with the corn and the pandan. I think this one is one of the more extravagant buffets that you can try in Thailand. It does have something special. The other buffets do repeat a little bit, and a huge variety as well.
And they make like a small portion for you to try another taste too. It's very nice.
Yes, and many different options to choose from. We went with their signature buffet. They even had the diamond, but we chose not to because some of the dishes were unavailable today. So really something for everyone. 2 hours to dine are plenty, especially if you're not making a video like us. We are really full right now, so really a great buffet. And for the price, you do eat more than your money's worth, that's for sure. So we will be heading back to our hotel room now. We really enjoyed this lunch experience here at Siam Paragon. Definitely worth a visit. And we will be seeing you again next week with another wonderful buffet from Bangkok, Thailand. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.